Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 28th and 29th of July. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end. You will be learning multiple things that will be helpful in your preparation. So let's start. The first question is, National Medical Devices Policy for 2023 was launched by whom? Right? So remember, we are talking about National Medical Device Policy, right? Medical. So we are talking about Union Health Minister. He will be Mansukh Mandviya, right? He launched this National Medical Device Policy 2023. Correct? Remember, this National Medical Device Policy along with the Export Promotion Council for Medical Devices, they were inaugurated during the 8th International Conference on Pharma and Medical Device Sector. Correct? If we talk about this only, this National Medical Device Policy, what is this National Medical Device Policy basically? Right? What is this referred to? What is the aim behind this launching this particular National Medical Device Policy? Correct? First, we should know that during COVID-19, when the COVID was struck, many countries were facing with various issues related to medical supplies, be it equipments or medicines, right? During that time, India emerged as one of the best countries which was delivering, that was exporting medicines and equipment, medical equipments to different parts of the world, right? So to take it to the next level and to make more of these medical devices in India and to promote that we can manufacture India. See, we are targeting China's growth, right? Like how China shifted from their economy and how they have turned out to be the factory of the world, right? By manufacturing. So for the same reason, we saw this in defense sector, that now we are doing this Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India initiative, that we are not importing those defense equipments, defense technologies from different part of the world, rather we are developing it. Similar for these medical devices, right? That we want to develop these medical devices, these medical products, more of these medicines in India only, so that we can cater the huge population as well as we can export those items to different parts of the world. Correct? Apart from this, remember Dr. Mansukh Mandviya, he also launched AMD CF. This is your assistance for medical devices cluster for common facilities. I repeat, assistance for medical devices cluster for common facilities. This is the name of the scheme that was launched by Mansukh Mandviya, and it was established to strengthen the common infrastructure facilities in the medical devices and fortify the testing facilities for the medical devices. Correct? So he is your Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandviya, who have launched this National Medical Device Policy 2023. Next is Prime Minister Narendra Modi has flagged off first Vande Bharat train from between Dehradun to Delhi. I repeat, this is and he inaugurated or he flagged off this train in the virtual format. Correct? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off Uttarakhand's first semi-high speed Vande Bharat train connecting Dehradun and Delhi. Correct? If we are talking about flagging of this Vande Bharat train from any of the location, remember it will be flagged off by Prime Minister Modi, be it virtually or physically. Correct? The inaugural run of the train connects Dehradun to Delhi's Anand Vihar terminal. Right? Also remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also dedicated newly electrified rail line connections in Uttarakhand. With this, Uttarakhand will have its entire route 100% electrified. Correct? If we talk about the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, Pushkar Singh Dhami, and who is the Governor? General retired Gurmeet Singh. Right? Remember, in Uttarakhand only, Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers both are located. Right? Next is name of the campaign to promote digital transactions and Gram Panchayat level. I repeat, to promote digital transactions at the Gram Panchayat level, an initiative was launched. What is the name of that campaign? SMRUT Campaign. Right? This was launched to promote digital transactions in 50,000 Gram Panchayats. Right? And this was named as SMRUT under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. This was launched where? It was launched in UP, Lucknow. Correct? It was launched by whom? It was launched by Giriraj Singh, who is our Minister of Rural Development. Correct? This campaign was already initiated on 1st of February by Ministry of Rural Development to promote the digital transactions at the Gram Panchayat level in rural areas, and this will continue till 15th of August. Also, as it was launched in Lucknow, UP, this event of SMRUT campaign was addressed by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. And as if aim is asked of this SMRUT, or the question is asked that what is the name of the program or campaign that was launched to promote digital transactions at the Gram Panchayat level, is your SMRUT. Correct? Next, apart from this, remember another scheme was launched in UP, that is your BC Sakhi Yojana. What is this BC Sakhi Yojana? This was launched by the Chief Minister of UP, Yogi Adityanath. Correct? And this was to benefit the women residents of the state by providing employment opportunities through this scheme. Right? So we can say BC Sakhi Yojana launched by UP, and it is to provide women with job opportunities. Right? Moving on. Here you can see SMRUT campaign launched to promote digital transactions at the Gram Panchayat level, launched by which ministry? Ministry of Rural Development, and the name of minister here will be Giriraj Singh. Next, let's move to international affairs. First is UNICEF, WHO, and the World Bank Group. JME 2023 report, these three organizations together released a report that 18.7% Indian children were affected by wasting. I repeat, data released jointly released by UNICEF, WHO, and World Bank. These three organizations released a joint child malnutrition report, correct? And joint child nutrition report, or we can say joint child malnutrition estimate (JME). This was released for 2023, right? And in this report, they stated that from India, almost 18.7% Indian children were affected by wasting in 2020. This is due to the poor intake of nutrients. This is due to the lack of cleanliness in areas and lack of proper food available for them. And is also one of the reason due to poverty. Correct. Now you will be asking, sir, what is this wasting term stands for? What is this wasting? Wasting is basically, we can consider it similar to that of malnutrition, right? That they do not have proper amount of food to eat, right? They do not have the right amount of nutrition value that is going into their body. Correct. So this data is for India, that around 18.7 Indian children were affected by wasting. Another data that you need to remember, that in 2022, globally 148.1 million children under the age of 5 years of age were stunted, 45 million children were wasted, and around 37 million children are overweight. Correct? So this is the finding that you need to remember from this JME report that was published by three organizations together: UNICEF, WHO, and World Bank. And the name of the report here is Levels and Trends in Children Malnutrition. Correct? Next is related to banking and finance. SEBI has set up intermediary advisory panel to be led by former ED S. Ravindran. I repeat, SEBI constituted a 21-member committee, right? This will be an advisory committee that will be chaired by former SEBI Executive Director S. Ravichandran, right? This committee will advise SEBI on the changes in the legal framework and increasing the transparency in the functioning of the market intermediaries like stock exchanges, depository participants, clearing corporations, and various other things. Correct? So coming back, it is your SEBI that have set up a 21-member advisory committee that will be chaired by S. Ravindran, and this will be basically this committee will be working towards legal framework and increasing the transparency in the stock market. Correct? Next is RBI sanctions merger of Maratha Cooperative Bank with Cosmos Cooperative Bank. So it is your RBI who sanctioned the merger of the Maratha Cooperative Bank with your Cosmos Cooperative Bank, right? So I repeat, it is your RBI sanctioned the voluntary scheme of the amalgamation of Maratha Sahkari Bank with the Cosmos Cooperative Bank with effect from 29th of May in exercise of the power conferred under the subsection 4 of the section 44A. Right? This means that all the branches of the Maratha Sahkari Bank Limited, Mumbai, Maharashtra will function as the branches of the Cosmos Cooperative Bank from Pune, Maharashtra now. Correct? Moving on. Which bank signed an agreement with ICCL as its clearing and settlement bank? So remember, it is your Indian Bank, right? Indian Bank recently signed an agreement with ICCL, that is your India Clearing Corporation Limited, as its clearing and settlement bank. Here, Indian Bank will now facilitate various banking services to the members of BSE for clearing and settlement options. Correct? So it is your Indian Bank. They have signed an agreement with ICCL as their clearing and settlement bank. Correct? Then remember, Executive Director of Indian Bank, who is he? Mahesh Kumar Bajaj, and he exchanged the agreement with MD and CEO of ICCL, that is Devika Shah. Next, which company led consortium banks of 15,000 crore rupees BSNL contract for 4G deployment? I repeat, which company recently bags the which company bags, not banks, bags the 15,000 crore rupees BSNL contract for 4G deployment? It is your TCS led consortium, right? They have received an annual, or they have received an advance purchase order worth 15,000 crore rupees from Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Correct? And this order was for the deployment of 4G network across India. I repeat this news and it is important, do take a note. It is your TCS led consortium, right? They have bagged a order for 15,000 crore rupees from Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, that is your BSNL, and this is for the deployment of 4G networks across India. Correct? This consortium consists of the Tejas Network Limited, right? The Center for Development of Telematics and Central PSU Limited. Here, remember, this Tejas Networks and Tata Group's domestic gear company will supply and service RAN equipments for the same. Correct? So it is your TCS led consortium that bagged a 15,000 crore order from BSNL for 4G deployment. Next, who was honored with the commemorative blue plaque? So remember, in London, the home of Princess Sophia Duleep Singh, Princess Sophia Duleep Singh, she was honored with this commemorative blue plaque. Correct? The blue plaque is erected at Faraday House, 37 Hampton Court Road, Richmond in London. Right? And Princess Sophia Duleep Singh, she was the member of the Women Social and Political Union, the military group that was led by Emmeline Pankhurst, a British political activist who organized the UK suffragette movement. Right? So remember, coming back, this commemorative blue plaque was honored, or who was honored with this commemorative blue plaque? She is Princess Sophia Duleep Singh. Correct? Next thing you need to remember, that why this blue plaque, commemorative blue plaque, is honored. Right? This blue plaque recipients are recognized across various fields that includes arts, music, social reforms, right, and various activism. Correct? Next, also remember, last year in 2022 in London, the London home of Dadabhai Naroji was honored with blue plaque, right? And this time she is Princess Sophia Duleep Singh. Next is, who was honored with the commemorative blue plaque? Remember, it is the London home. It is the London home of the Princess Sophia Duleep Singh, who was honored with the that was honored with this commemorative blue plaque. All right, it is in London, UK, and remember, this is for the year 2023. But if we discuss for the year 2022, remember, for the last year, the London home of Dadabhai Naroji was honored with this blue plaque. Correct? Important, take a note of this. Then remember, this award or this titlement is given or is been provided or given basically in various fields such as arts, music, culture, social reforms, and activism. Next. Next is, who has been appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Karnataka Bank? S. Harihara Sharma, right? That is Shri Krishna Harihara Sharma has been appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Karnataka Bank. Correct? Very important. Take a note of it. What will be the time period for which he has been appointed? 3 years. Correct? For 3 years. Moving on. If we talk about Karnataka Bank, who is the current chairman here? P. Pradeep Kumar. And where is the headquarter? It is in Mangaluru, Karnataka. Moving on, here you can see him in the picture. S. Harihara Sharma has been appointed as MD and CEO of Karnataka Bank. Next, who has been appointed as the member of advisory committee of COP 28? And this is an important question. High chance of this question being asked. Mukesh Ambani, right? Mukesh Ambani has been appointed or has been named as the member of the advisory committee for the COP 28, that is your Conference of Parties 28 to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Correct? And remember, Mukesh Ambani is the only Indian other than Sunita Narayan, the Director General for the Center of Science and Environment on the advisory committee to the President of COP 28. Correct? Who will be hosting this COP 28? It will be hosted by United Arab Emirates. Correct? And it will be between 30th of November till 12th of December. Right? So very important. Remember, Mukesh Ambani has been appointed as the member of the advisory committee of COP 28. Next, another thing from COP 28 you can remember, this drives global transformation towards a low emission and climate resilient world that promotes ambitious climate action and facilitates implementation, including various related support to the environment. So you can see Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, appointed as the member of advisory committee of COP 28. Next is Parminder Chopra. Parminder Chopra to become the first women chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation. I repeat, Parminder Chopra is said to become the first women chairman and managing director of the Power Finance Corporation, that is India's largest non-banking financial company and a central public sector undertaking under the Ministry of Power. She will be succeeding Ravinder Singh Dhillon, who will retire on 31st of May 2023. So two questions. Who is the first women chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation? Parminder Chopra. She will be replacing whom? She will be replacing Ravinder Singh Dhillon. Correct? Next is related to science and technology. Rocket Lab has launched second pair of sats for NASA's Storm Tracking Tropics mission, Superbit balloon, and NASA's first science mission to complete the 2 revolutions of SH. Now if we discuss this in detail, remember, first thing that you need to remember is that Rocket Lab USA Incorporation Electron 2-stage rocket launched the final pair of the shoebox sized weather tracking satellite for NASA, that is Tropics. Right, as the name suggests, Tropics, this is a weather monitoring satellite. This is a weather monitoring satellite. Right, now the question can be asked that Tropics, it is of which country or it is of which space organization? NASA launched this Tropics. Correct? So this is related to your Tropics that you need to remember. Second thing is your Superbit. Superbit. What is this Superbit? Superbit is your super pressure balloon image telescope. I repeat, super image or super pressure balloon imaging telescope. Right, this has completed a flight test after returning to Earth, and with this Superbit, remember, it became the first science mission of NASA to complete 2 full revolutions of the SH, that is your southern hemisphere. Correct? I repeat, this is the first science mission of NASA that completed the 2 revolutions of southern hemisphere, that is Superbit. And what is Superbit? super pressure balloon image telescope. So two things. One is your tropics, that is for weather monitoring, launched by NASA, and second is your superbit, also launched by NASA, and it is basically pressure balloon image telescope, and it successfully completed their first mission of NASA to complete two revolutions around the south hemisphere. Right? So these are the two missions of NASA that you need to remember. Moving on to Indian Navy and ISRO. They jointly released Gaganyaan Recovery Training Plan at WSTF INS Garuda. I repeat, recently Indian Navy along with ISRO, right, they have released a Gaganyaan Recovery Training Plan at the state of art facility, that is of World Water Survival Training Facility at INS Garuda, that is in Kochi. Correct, it is commissioned in Kochi. I repeat, recently which two organizations came together to release Gaganyaan Recovery Training Plan at Water Survival Training Facility at INS Garuda, Kochi? It is your Indian Navy along with ISRO. Correct? This document defines overall requirements with respect to training of various teams participating in recovery operations such as Marcos, parajumpers, medical specialists, technicians, etc. The overall recovery operation of the crew module are being led by Indian Navy in coordination with other maritime agencies. Correct? If we talk about ISRO, who is the chairman? Dr. K. Sivan, headquarter Bangalore, Karnataka, and it was established in 1969. Next, we are talking about obituary. Kannada writer and Sahitya Academy awardee G.H. Nayak, as you can see him in the picture, has passed away. Right? Kannada writer, critic, and Sahitya Academy Award winner Govindari H. Nayak, that is G.H. Nayak, popularly known as G.H. Nayak, passed away at the age of 88 in Mysore, Karnataka. Next, Ringside. This is the name of the new book that will be released by Shashi Tharoor and authored by Dr. Vijay Darda. I repeat, Dr. Vijay Darda is the author of the book. Name of the book is Ringside, or released by Shashi Tharoor. Correct? This book is a compilation of Darda's weekly articles which were published in the Lokmat Media Group newspapers and other prominent national and regional dailies of the country between 2011 to 2016. This book is a reflection of contemporary political, social, cultural, and other significant happenings and developments. Correct? Next is state news. Recently, Government of India has appointed Chief Justices of 5 High Courts. Let's discuss them. For Bombay High Court, Justice Ramesh D. Dhanuka. Right? Madras High Court, Justice Sanjay V. Gangapurawala. For Himachal Pradesh High Court, Justice M.S. Ramachandra Rao. For Kerala High Court, Justice Sarasa Venkatarayana Bhatti, and for Rajasthan High Court, Justice Augustine George Mossy. So these are the 5 new appointments for the Chief Justice of High Courts of these 5 states. Correct? So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Let's go for a quick revision. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia launched National Medical Devices Policy 2023. PM Modi flagged off Uttarakhand's first Vande Bharat train between Dehradun to Delhi. Ministry of Rural Development Minister Giriraj Singh launched SMRUT Campaign to promote digital transactions at Gram Panchayat level. UNICEF, WHO, and the World Bank Group's GME 2023 report was released and stated about that 18.7 Indian children were affected by wasting. SEBI set up an intermediary panel that will be led by former ED S. Ravichandran. RBI sanctioned merger of Maratha Cooperative Bank with Cosmos Cooperative Bank. Indian Bank empaneled as clearing and settlement with ICCL. Then TCS-led consortium banks 15,000 crore rupees contract with BSNL for 4G deployment. Princess Sophia Duleep Singh of London home has been honored with the commemorative blue plaque. And last year it was the London home of Dadabhai Naroji that was honored with this blue plaque. Next, Sri Krishnan Harihara Sharma appointed as the MD and CEO of Karnataka Bank. Mukesh Ambani, Chairman and Managing Director of Reliance Industries Limited, appointed as the member of Advisory Committee of COP28. Parminder Chopra to become first women Chairman Managing Director of Power Finance Corporation. Rocket Lab launches second pair of sets for NASA's short-term tracking tropics mission, and Superbit balloon, that is NASA's first science mission to complete 2 revolutions of southern hemisphere. Indian Navy and ISRO, they have jointly released Gaganyaan recovery training plan at INS Garuda. Then Kannada writer and Sahitya Academy awardee G.H. Nayak passed away. Dr. Vijay Darda's new book Ringside to be released by Shashi Tharoor. Government of India appointed Chief Justice of 5 high courts now, right? So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now let's shift to the revision part. Home Minister Amit Shah laid the foundation stone of NFSU in Assam, that is also launched the Assam Police Seva Setu. Next, MiG-29K makes the first ever night landing on INS Vikrant. Before this, the day landing were tested, but now on INS Vikrant, MiG-29K made the first ever night landing. Next generation small satellite 2. This is of South Korea and there is the first commercial grade satellite. Next, World Schizophrenia Awareness Day is observed on 24th of May. Next, IEA World Energy Investment 2023 stated that in clean energy the investment has risen faster than the investment in the fossil fuels. Next, Al Mohad Al Hind. This is Al Mohad Al Hindi. This is the name of the exercise that is between India and Saudi Arabia, and this is between the navies of these two countries, and this is the second edition of this particular exercise that is being held. What is the location? It is Saudi Arabia. Next, central government signed an agreement with 6 states to start digital crop survey, and these are Assam, Gujarat, MP, Odisha, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Right, so these were your important current affairs for the day, friends, and the revision part also. Now let's move to the homework section. First, City of Dead is a UNESCO World Heritage Site situated of which country? Second, Sendai framework, which was seen in news, is associated with which field? Third, Gains Startup Challenge was launched by which institution? So these are your 3 homework questions. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you do that, this will motivate me to make better content for you on the daily basis and to provide regular videos on time. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.